How are we doing with our speed reading? Are we still grafting our results, and are we still practicing 20 to 30 minutes a day? Okay, this is the last segment of comprehension skills, and it's called the demos. Like I said before in the last section, we took subheadings and major headings and transformed it into questions so we can pass the test. Now, we are going to take and apply that knowledge. Now, there's several different ways of applying that knowledge. We can, I talked about the respiratory system. Let's continue on with that illustration. We can either draw the respiratory system and its parts to understand what it is and how it works. We can demonstrate it by teaching other people about it. That is the best way to comprehend and apply the skills, because we are disseminating knowledge with others. Or the third step is make a demo. A demo is a collection of objects like a pen, an envelope, a cell phone, and you illustrate what you're learning in steps. The respiratory system can be like, this will represent your mouth, and a book will represent the lungs. Now, you can take a string and connect it from the cell phone until the book, and this represents, and label it, the cell phone as your mouth, and label the book as your lungs. And the string connecting those two is a passage from one to the other. And you can do this with each organ of the respiratory system. And basically, you're walking through and you're applying that knowledge to either yourself or to others. That is a demo system. And demos can also be a sketch, like I said. And the best demo that I know you can do is make it out of clay. Take a big ball of clay. You got to have a lot of clay, because you're going to have to make these organs or whatever you're demonstrating big enough so you can comprehend it. And what you do is you make a big lip and you put down a mouth. Then you roll up some clay and you take the little string, and from the mouth you form another object called the lungs, and you label it lungs. Now you got a passage, that respiratory system. You take air, goes to the mouth, down the esophagus to the lungs, and then you can extend it to all steps of the respiratory system. And you can, you're using your eyes, and you're saying it out loud, so you're using your hearings, and you're touching each part. You're making the lips, you're making the lungs, you're making each part of the organs for the respiratory system. And so you're using your touch, you're using all your senses. And that will help you to understand and apply the knowledge of comprehension. Now, if you put all those things together, if you walk in a class with desire and you look up every word and you use the right dictionary and you apply the skills by doing a demo, you haven't got nothing to worry about. I see students on the day of the test study minutes before the test. Now, what happens if they read something that was an error before? Now they got conflict information, and they go in a test situation, and they're weighing which one is right and which one's wrong. But you show up, you're already relaxed. You don't have anything to worry about. I guarantee you, if you apply these comprehension skills to your reading, that you will far exceed. It's like true. You can read a book about brain surgery. That doesn't mean that you have the ability to walk into an operating room and perform surgery, does it? Doctors don't do that. They don't read a textbook about brain surgery and say, hey, I read the book about brain surgery, let me operate on your brain. No, 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 no. They apply that skills. They go down to the city morgue. They use cadavers. They make models of the human body to study from when they cannot get the real thing. So, get yourself a demo kit. A demo kit can be any objects. Carry it around in your notebook or a duffel bag or whatever. And then when you're in the library, do what I said. It's like practice your comprehension skills by make sure that you have a dictionary that you can read and understand, and your demo kit. That's the part of comprehension skills you get. You got all 4 parts of comprehension skills. Now apply it.